hold on while the train is moving.
Hey everyone, it's me again. I'm back at the airport and I have a little confession to make. You see, I've lived in New York City and the New York City area all of my life, but I've never actually flown with JetBlue before. Well, until today, of course. This New York City startup burst onto the scene in 2000 and has been a crowd favorite for regional travel ever since. But as someone who was raised in a Star Alliance household, I pretty much grew up flying with United when I was younger. Today is the day that I'll finally step foot on a JetBlue aircraft though, and I'll be flying on one of their A321s between Newark and Orlando. I genuinely hope that this flight lives up to all the hype, but part of me feels like it won't be that much better than flying on one of the legacy carriers. This isn't one of their fancy A321s that's outfitted with the famous Mint Suite, but instead this plane has 158 normal economy seats and 42 extra legroom ones. Boarding was conducted from back to front, and everyone was given a little hygiene kit when they stepped on the plane. The global health crisis has caused a huge downturn in passenger air travel, but you wouldn't know that from being on this flight. Practically every seat was occupied, and it almost seemed like things had gone back to normal as we pushed back from the gate. JetBlue's main New York City hub is JFK, but they also operate flights from here in Newark, as well as from LaGuardia. For this afternoon's flight, I'll be sitting in 32F. This is a standard economy seat designed by BE Aerospace and is 17.8 inches wide and has 32 inches of pitch. Overall, this is a great seat for a regional plane. The tray table is large, there's plenty of legroom, and the seat back pocket offers a lot of storage space. If you need to charge your personal devices, there's universal outlets beneath the seats. But in case you forgot your tablet, the 10-inch touchscreen IFE system offers movies, TV shows, a moving map, and even live DirecTV to keep you entertained. JetBlue also offers free Wi-Fi, but it didn't work that well for me. The only thing that I didn't like was that the remote and the headphone jack were in the armrests. It can be pretty awkward to use these when someone else's arm is on there. But aside from that, I have no other complaints, and I was nice and comfortable on this 2-hour and 45-minute flight. JetBlue normally touts their complimentary snack service, but on this flight we only received a snack bag with these items inside. I'm guessing that this had been scaled back for health reasons or cost cutting. But to be fair, this is pretty much in line with every other US airline right now, so it didn't bother me too much. The rest of the flight was nice and smooth, and I just relaxed the whole time. It's hard for me to judge an airline that I've never flown with right now because of all the changes that the health crisis has brought about. But I was still really impressed with JetBlue, and they definitely are a step above some of the legacy airlines. In the next few weeks, JetBlue is set to begin passenger service with their brand new A220s, and then later with their new A321s, and if all goes to plan, I'll be on some of the first flights. From what I've seen online, the redesigned cabins look beautiful on both planes, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like in person. And hopefully my videos on those flights will be a lot more interesting than this one. JetBlue is also looking to shake up the transatlantic flight market with their recently announced plans to fly from the US to London this summer. And with offerings like free Wi-Fi, free alcohol, and special curated menus, it looks like Virgin Atlantic and British Airways might have something to worry about. This afternoon's flight was really nice, and hopefully my upcoming trips with JetBlue are even better. Are you looking forward to flying on their new narrow bodies? Let me know below. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably post my next video in about a week.